check down.
Who am I kidding? I had to pick that up.
I'm still hot, real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cobb, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still that guy that did it on my own. Stay independent. For you to get what I'm getting, it will probably take a...
Back in the shop working on the 250Z. And like I said in the last video, we're addressing those coilovers.
Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for...
So like you saw in the last video, we had some old K-Sport coilovers, and I'll throw a picture of them right here if you did not. And when I originally got them, I had bought them used for about $600. So by no means were they the best coilovers for really any setup. But that also goes to say that you don't need the best coilovers on the market to get the job done in drifting. Now I know a lot of you in the comments are gonna say, why didn't you get the Swift spring? Because realistically, the RB25 that I have in the car is relatively the same weight as the VQ. The only real difference is that I have it pushed out a little bit further, and of course RBs are really long. But the good thing is, like I said in the last video with the angle kit, this shock mount setup is actually adjustable. So if you want it more stiff, you just push it all the way out. So no, I did not technically go with the Swift spring upgrade, but if I run into any issues and need them stiffer, I can always hit them up and get the upgraded Swift springs and just throw them right on the coilover. So let's get these unboxed and on the car.
Going flowing over this and make it look easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. And me get to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a C, still a C, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it.
And yes, I'm not dumb. I took measurements of the old coilovers, so I know exactly where to put these coilovers before they go on the car. Now, actually, the last set of BCs that I ever bought were actually from my stance car that I had, which was a 2016 Mazda 3, and I'll throw a picture of it right here. The difference of that was those were extreme lows, and these are more drift spec. Actually, they are drift spec. And from experience of buying them in the past, let me tell you that the quality has absolutely doubled, if not tripled, from back then, which was in 2017. Check these out.
Look, I got the moves like Michael, the flow like Aubrey. Walk around thinking I'm a prince like Saudi. Mismatched Converse, t-shirts tucked in. Know my worth, can't tell me nothing.
White Nikes, albino, can cop my stilo. Head to the top, bottom line is a motto. Hot like a Cheeto, Bengaluru lingo. Counting my digits, see me yelling out bingo.
Okay, the shoes Chuck Taylor, the suits got tailored. I'ma write it off, it don't matter what it cost us. Wife got me managed, the fam got percent.
Now these are a true rear setup because on a 350Z you would normally have the bucket back here, and when you're drifting you can't get the proper alignment in the rear without removing that bucket and going to a true rear coilover. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If you are running all stock arms in the back and you want to find the cheapest way possible to get the proper alignment setups, all you have to do is buy the camber arm back there, which is the bucket delete, and then the toe arm right here, and you can get almost any alignment specs that you want out of a 350Z. Now when I'm setting the dampening on a coilover, I like to start pretty much dead center, and I can adjust it from there. I take it all the way to soft, and I make it 16 clicks clockwise. We got the front on the passenger side done, so let's go ahead and move on to the rear. As you can tell, the rears are normally always easier if you do have the true rear setup. The bucket can be a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Ain't nobody smooth like me. I don't flash C notes, that's too high key. Keep it all down low, that's who I be. Levitating on the stage when I move my feet. Alright, the good guy didn't know that he can move, huh? Been in my shell, popped out like Cooper. And she look good, body rocking like Medusa.
So now that we got the front and the rear done back there, we can go ahead and do some nice YouTube magic on the driver's side real quick. Ooh, look at that. Let's move on to getting the rears done. And with the YouTube magic again, boom. And she's done, baby. It should be damn near as close as what it was with the K-Sports on, but of course the coilovers will need to settle, so we might be a little higher. I'm not 100% sure.
Feed a bankroll, how the saying go. Got it flooded to my ankles, need a raincoat.
Pair of boots and a dang bow, gotta stay flow. I might pull up in a stagecoach playing Beethoven.
Whoa.
Didn't think that it would work.
Yeah, now they coming out the woodwork.
Built up my own platform.
Could say I'm in the woodwork.
And that basically wraps it up for today. I'm not gonna put it on the ground just yet because I've got a little bit more stuff to do engine-wise. So keep an eye out for that video, and we'll drop this car on the ground, make sure the ride height's correct, and maybe we'll take it around the block for a not so legal test drive. Also, let me know, do you wanna see some RX-7 content? Because I'm about tired of seeing that thing sit. Anyways, I wanna give a massive thank you to BC Racing, especially Cody over there at BC Racing. He drives an RTR Mustang. How cool is that? But if you guys wanna get you this exact set of BC coilovers, I will actually link that in the description. But of course, if any of you guys wanna get BCs for your car that is not a Z, it is bcracingna.com. Go ahead and check them out, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So thanks again, BC, and see you next week.
Never stand still, that's the motto. Yeah, brand new bands for the auto. Whoa, foot to the ground, full throttle. Big energy for the night like lotto. Damn, y'all talk lots, never this quiet. Life like a Seinfeld plot. Vault full of songs, all of them bombs. Something like